Welcome to the Premier Intensive Training Academy Learning Center. My name is Nancy Brigham, and I am the president, CEO, owner, main provider of information to the Premier Intensive Training Academy. I create videos regarding Premier Plus 2 and mySewnet. This video is a special video, unique in nature, because it only covers the new procedures for the mySewnet Cloud and Vault. The Vault is brand new and gives us more storage, and the Cloud has been changed somewhat due to the failure of the server that carried the mySewnet Cloud Sync tool, which is no longer active. So it's important that you know that this video is a special video just for that purpose, and I hope that it provides you some information. Primarily the PDF file that I did on the Vault and the Cloud is available in my groups. Also available, you can get it through a PM if you ask me, a private messenger, or send me an email. I am more than happy to provide it to you, or you can download it from most of the groups that I admin on Facebook. So with that said, I'm going to go right into how this works, and hopefully you will enjoy the information provided. Thank you. We're going to start at the website, which is mySewnet.com, and I'm already signed in. So if you do not have a mySewnet account, you would go and register, and you'll get that option when you open up the website. It'll ask you to register. All you have to do is just register to have an account. And once you have that account, it creates your dashboard. And when you click on the dashboard, it will say, "Hi, good morning, Nancy," because it's late at night here. And you will get the options to go to the Cloud or the Vault or download your files. We want to look at this for just a minute. If you have the mySewnet software, there has been a recent update to version 1.5. What that does is it includes the 4 new hoops that come with the Epic 3. There are more hoops coming, but they haven't added those yet, so I am sure that they'll get around to it. Who knows what they're going to do. There's also a new version of the plugin. The plugin is also 1.5. and you can download that version and update it. So I recommend you do that. My plugin seems to be working better now that they've fixed that. We called and made complaints about it, so hopefully they're listening. But we're going to go to my dashboard. And you notice that you have the downloads and updates, the Vault, the Cloud, the project creator, your library favorites, and your library purchases, anything that you've purchased. You also have your account. Your account lists all your information. Now, unfortunately, with the demise of the previous mySewnet Sync tool, we did lose some features that were stored on that server, one of which was the machines. So our machine information is not in there, and I don't know if that's going to be recovered or not. But in this video, we're primarily just going to talk about the Cloud. And I'm going to click on the cloud, and we're going to go there and we're going to talk about what's in the cloud. Now, I have just a very few things in my cloud right now. I have deleted everything in there to do these videos. So right now I'm looking at all files, and there is a part in here about getting started if you wish to do that. However, primarily what we're going to talk about is how to get files into your cloud. The cloud is what works with the machine. So those two features have to still work until they either change the machines or change the software. Because this information is what, right here, this information is what's going to show on my machine when I open up the file manager and my cloud on the machine itself. In order to get designs to your machine, you want to go to upload. I'm going to see if I can make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. So on the machine, in the software, on the cloud, you're going to click upload to get a design into the cloud. We're going to click on upload, and then I'm going to go to my file, Windows File Explorer, and I'm going to drag a file, or files. You can bring more than one in at a time. And I'm going to bring in my design, which is, I call it added to Vault, and we're going to upload that file. I'm going to go back to the website and then open this again. Let me minimize this screen. Here we go. And then I'm just going to drag that file to here and upload it. Now, the one thing about the cloud is you don't see any pictures. You just get the name. So if you've downloaded a bunch of files from the library and you just got the numbers, in here you will not see the names. Like if you see the designs that I purchased, there's no name, there's no pictures. So the cloud did not change that way. It only changed that it no longer has the sync tool that syncs with your computer. So they had the folder. We had a mySewnet cloud folder on our computer. We could put a design in it and it would go straight to the cloud. But we don't have that option anymore. So the only way you're going to get a design into the cloud is to upload it or go through the vault. So if you have a bunch of files in your cloud, I strongly recommend that you download them all back to your computer and start from scratch and create your cloud again. If your cloud is almost completely full, you need to empty it out. The cloud is for temporary storage. Temporary. Today, tomorrow, maybe next week, but not 2,000 files that you're not going to keep routinely every day. You can now use the vault to store about 40,000 files. We're going from 0.01 megabytes to 2 megabytes. I'm sorry, gigabytes. 1.01 gigabytes to 2 gigabytes. Now that's the size of the USB that we got originally with our machines. So that's a long time ago when we got those. But they recommend a 2 GB for the Epic 1, and then with the Epic 2 we now can use the 4 GB because we have so much more room on the machine. I know people use larger ones, but I don't recommend them. But you're going to upload it. You can upload as many as you want. We're going to be working with this one that I uploaded, the one that's called Added to Vault. And that's the one we're going to be working with. Now, within the cloud, you have a circle with 3 dots. Anytime you've got it 3 dots, there's more actions that you can take. So I'm going to click on it, and you can download back to the computer. So this is where you're going to move all the stuff that you have in the cloud now back to the computer. Move to is only allows you just to move here. It does not allow you to move to the vault. They don't have that feature yet. We're hoping they get that one soon. But they don't have it yet. There's not an easy way to migrate all your designs from the cloud to the vault. I know, I was disappointed about that too. And you can rename a file or you can delete it here. Those are the options that you have in the cloud. You can also create a new folder, and like I said, you can either upload a file to the cloud or you can download it back out. Those are the options that you have in the cloud. So remember, this is temporary storage. There's really not a whole lot going on in here. You can upload it, you can download, move it, rename it, or delete it. That's about all you can do in the cloud. The cloud is what syncs with your machine. Oh, anything you have here is going to be on your machine. So, the fun part is, let's go look at the vault. So on the dashboard, click on the dashboard, and we'll go to the vault. And it's going to load the vault. And you notice that this file is already in there, but I can take that out and show you, it's spelled wrong, and show you that you can, what you can do in the vault. So right now, just for GPs, to get this going, I am going to move that to the trash. And we will go import a file to the vault. That's how you get started. You're going to import a file. I'm going to select the file. I'm going to get that one that I had, the same one. And I'm going to get that file. I'm going to find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, nope, that's a picture. You can add pictures, by the way. You can bring pictures in. And you can bring PDF files in. I don't know why you'd want to have a PDF file on the sewing machine, but that's your call. Now if I could just find my cloud file. Here it is. That's the VP4, and I'm going to add that one. And I'm going to start the import. So I've got the file added, and I'm going to start the import. And it's going to import the file that I just deleted out and put it right back in there. Now, before it finishes this, excuse me, before it finishes this, you can have the option to add a label. So what is a label? A description of your file. So I'm going to do that just real quick. I'm going to give it a label. And you can add it also to an album. What is an album? A file folder. We're going to give it a new label, and I'm going to call it Vault New. That will be a label that this one is going to have. So I'm going to save that. And now that's what's in here, and then I'm going to finish my import. Now it's added into my vault. You can do that with 100 designs if you want to. 1,000. 40,000 as a matter of fact. But what else can we do in the vault? If you left click on your design, you get a pop-up menu over here on the right-hand side. And this is going to give you all kinds of features. The most important one, I think, is the little paper airplane. And what does the little paper airplane do? It actually will send it to your machine. So, when you click on that little paper airplane, you get options. I have 2 computers connected. I can send the design to my other computer. Laptop Rosie is in my sewing room. This is the computer that I'm working on right now, my Asus. I can also send it to my original Epic or to my Epic 2. The name of my Epic 2 is No Mo Dough. And that's fact. So I'm going to send it to my Epic 2. And it says file sent. Click close to continue. So it's on my screen. You'll have to take my word for it, but I will show you a picture of what it looks like. So hold on a minute and let me pull up that picture. Now you'll be able to see that the picture is also on your on your sewing machine. So that's one of the more exciting things about the vault, is that we can send straight to the machine. That's what's really cool, is that we can see straight to the machine. So with that said, there are other ways to send to the machine, and I've already posted all that information in the groups. If you have the mySewnet software, you have the option to use the mySewnet Connect icon that's in the software, and I did a whole thing on that in the group. You can do that in Premiere Plus 2. Also, you can send to your machine, or a computer too, for that matter. You can also do it by using Windows File Explorer, which I identified in the other file that I posted. And you can use your mySewnet Connect, which is a little sewing machine that's in your taskbar once you loaded up your cloud and got all your software done. And if you don't have mySewnet software, or Premiere Plus 2 for that matter, mySewnet, you can download the basic version of mySewnet free. You don't have to pay for it, and it does have that icon in it to send to the machine. So if you're working in the software, you don't want to go to the cloud, you don't want to go to the vault, You just click up in the right hand corner in mySewnet, click on the mySewnet Connect, and then you can send to the machine from there. All of that is in the other information that I've already previously posted. So what else can we do in the vault? This one allows you, this little tag allows you to remove a label or add a label. So it's basically a tag, okay? And you notice that I already have a couple of tags in here, including Vault New, which is what I put on this one. So we'll just save those labels. Then the other thing that you can do is you can rename it. Give it a new name. There's a difference between the name of your design and a tag. A tag is a description. And we've had those before in other formats that we could give a description to our designs in the section in the software where we can add information to our designs. So we're just going to cancel this and go on to the next function, which is the download function. And we can download this to our computer. This is the computer up here. You're going to save as. Click on Save As. It opens up Windows File Explorer. It takes this added to Vault and puts it in whatever folder I want to put it in. So for now, I'm just going to put it at the bottom of my documents because I don't want it to go back in my downloads. And that's done. So now I've sent it to the computer. I brought it up from the computer, and now I'm sending it back, just like we did in the cloud. But the cool thing is, in the vault, you get to see the thumbnail. And I think that's my favorite part about the vault, is being able to see the thumbnails. And guess what else, too? You can do this on your phone. You can do this on your tablet, okay? You don't have to have an operating system like you have in your computer. We've never been able to see our designs in our software on our phone before. Now, I do have a embroidery file viewer on my phone that does let me look at designs on my phone. It's an app in the Google Play Store, but I don't use it. I rarely download anything to my phone. Not designs anyway. So we've got all of these done. Now here's another thing. Here's those three little dots again. What do the three little dots mean? More action. So if we click on the three little dots, again we have the opportunity to rename it and move it to trash or upload it to the cloud. You can upload it straight to the cloud. So you can bring a design into the vault instead of going and uploading it in the cloud. Bring it into the vault and then upload it to mySewnet Cloud. So you can do a lot of stuff in this vault, okay? You just can't migrate them back and forth. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get rid of it and to move it into the trash. But before we do that, we're going to put a star up there, and it will go into our star folder. Now, it's going to go into my trash folder, because I'm going to trash it. So we're going to move it into trash. It says, are you sure you want to delete the selected file? Are you sure you want to delete the selected file? Click OK. And we're going to delete it. It goes out of there, but it's in my trash folder. Now, in the trash folder, I got two of them in there. Your items in the trash will be permanently deleted after after 30 days. So that means 30 days from today, if I don't go in here and empty the trash can, the vault will go ahead and delete them anyway. What are you doing though? You're taking up room. So if you don't want it in your vault anymore, just click on it and delete it forever. Click OK. Or you can, by emptying it, it says these files will be permanently deleted and you won't be able to store them. Are you sure? Okay. But it's in my cloud, so that's all right. It's still going to go to the machine. So those are the options that you have. And we'll go look at starred, but that I deleted that file, so it's gone. Let's go look at trash. Nothing in there. All files. No files in my vault. 0 megabytes of 2,000 megabytes. So I have all of my storage. I haven't taken any of it up. But if I want to go import, select the file, and then let's put this one and click open, and we'll put it back. This time I'm not going to do anything with the label. I'm just going to finish the import. And now we have it back. And my friends, that's it. That's all there is to it. There is nothing hard about doing this. You can, if you want, you can sort your designs. You can add filters. You know, filters over here are different albums, file types, design size, color block. You can see all of that if you put them in here. You got to add that in here. It doesn't automatically show all this information in the vault, but you can add it if you want. File types. You got embroidery, embroidery encrypted. What is an embroidery encrypted design? That is an EVP3. For those of you that have the library, that pay for the library, you can download any design into your vault and not pay for it. It comes in as an EVP3 encrypted. You have to have a Wi-Fi enabled machine to be able to do that. You can't just have a library account. Okay? In order to do that, if you don't pay for it and you download it, it is an EVP3, which means it's encrypted. You can only do certain things with it. You can't keep it forever. If you ever close your library account down, boom, it's gone. If you purchase a design from the library, you want to store that in your computer. You can also put it in your vault, but you want to keep a copy of it in your computer. You get to keep it forever if you pay for it. You can also put in pictures, like I said. You can add pictures, project creator files, vector images. What's a vector image? An SVG that you use for your applique files. Or you have your unsupported file types. Not real sure what unsupported file types are, but anyway, it gives you that option. But you can always add all this other information if you want. So all the files are loaded. Everything's in my vault. I can go back to my cloud and see what's in my cloud. That design is in my cloud. There it is right there. And if I want to, I can download it back to the computer, move it to another file. And the only options we have are the folders that I already have on there that I've had, or I can create a new folder and move it there. Well, that's it. That's your cloud. That's your vault. It's quite easy. There's no reason for you to panic. Just either download the PDF file from the group that I posted about all the different options that you can do. It's the same thing that I just went through. It just shows pictures instead of the video. So I hope this helps a little bit and that you are happy playing in your vault. Remember, the most fun thing about the vault is you can send it straight to your machine. So, if you have a file in here, you must left click on it. Right click doesn't work in here. And then click on your airplane. And then click on where you want it to go. This time I'm going to send it to my Epic because it's on. The machines must be on to send to your machines. And it doesn't hold it in the air while you run in the next room and turn it on. Okay? If the machine's not on, it's not going. So remember, if you're going to start playing in the vault, be sure you turn your machine on ahead of time if you're going to want to send it to your machine. Or I could use it like I used my, what do you call that thing up here? Dropbox. I could use it like I used Dropbox and send it to this machine over there. And I use Dropbox quite a bit to go back and forth between my machines. That's one reason why I might want to put a PDF file in here, so I could put it on my other machine. But this time I'm going to send it to my Designer Epic. It says Files Sent. Click Close to continue. And I can see down the hall. I can't see the front of my Epic, but I know it went. Oh, I hope that helped. I really, truly think that you're going to like this, okay? I think you're going to like it. It's different from the sync tool. Yeah, we all got used to the sync tool and we loved it. And I loved it. And I know you guys did too. But the server was old and it kept crashing all the time. And you know, we used to complain. And how many times in the last 8 years have you looked up there and said, "Is mySewnet down?" And you went to the Facebook group and you asked everybody, and we all said, yeah, it's down. So hopefully, I look forward to that not happening anymore. These are some of the new things that are in the library. I just happen to be scrolling through there right now. There's a lot of good stuff on here. New stuff that you can play with. Some of the designs that are in the library we've had for a long, like these for example. We've had these for a long time, these stamp designs. They were on some of those folders that we bought when we bought CDs and discs. So, if you have any questions, y'all know how to get a hold of me. I'll be posting this video and you'll all be able to look at it. So, I thank you for attending. This is not as fancy as I get with my other videos, but at least it is a rendering of what's up. So, that's all I got. Thanks a lot. And I'll be signing out now. Let's go back to the dashboard. And I'll close from there. By the way, if y'all saw this and clicked on this Learn More, this is the stupidest video I have ever seen in my whole life. I know what they were trying to say, but it just didn't come off right. Watch that video and see if you don't think it was pretty stupid too. Have a great day and enjoy your new vault. Bye.